Welcome back to Stand With Us. We're having fun today, talking about good things. We're talking about how we are empowering young high school students in 11th and 12th grade for the State of Israel while they're in high school, and also our concern is that when they get to college campuses, they're going to be able to be leaders from the beginning of their time on that college campus. We're here with Miri and Sarah, and you've been telling great stories about how you're empowering these young people who are extraordinary leaders. And you had a story about New Jersey, about two students in New Jersey. You want to tell that one?
So these two students have made an incredible difference already in their communities. They hosted leadership dinners in New Jersey for student leaders in the community to learn about Israel and become stronger leaders for Israel. And they were actually recognized by a rabbi in their community. You know, New Jersey has a lot of very big Jewish communities. And they were recognized by a rabbi and asked to come in and speak to the 11th and 12th graders at their school, at their synagogue, and teach the 11th and 12th graders about Israel. These are students, 11th and 12th graders, teaching other 11th and 12th graders about Israel because they're recognized as experts in the field.
Oh, that's great. Little experts. We're making little experts. I'm so proud of them. I have to tell you, they really are. They're a different kind of breed. You know, these are kids, again, who they know you can't be accepted to the MZ Teen program unless you're this kind of leader, you're knowledgeable, you love Israel. You have all that in you before you even arrive to us. So, you know, it's a different class of kid. On the interest level, on the capacity level, and what we do with them is catapult them up so that they can then go viral. The kid goes viral.
Exactly.
And you had a story about something in Los Angeles that took place.
Yeah, speaking of making experts, at Milken High School, just even about a month ago, we had a Israel Advocacy Day for the school, and our intern Sammy helped facilitate it and run it. And one of the things that we did is, as an introduction to the event, to really help the students understand the challenges of being an advocate, is that we started with a fake reporter simulation where we brought in somebody from Stand With Us they had never met, and this person pretended to be a reporter for the anti-Israel agenda, and the students felt very frustrated and felt like they didn't know what to say, and their words were being misrepresented and things like that. And the only person that was able to respond was our intern Sammy, and she used the proper technique that we teach them to respond to the claims. And at the end of the event, the rabbi that was leading the event recognized Sammy in front of her peers and the parents that were present as the only person in the audience who was able to respond to the claims that were being made properly.
So just to tell you, I've done this myself. It's a lot of fun. You get in front of an audience of kids that don't know you, and you pretend you're just a reporter or just somebody talking nonsense about Israel, and you make some crazy claims, and the kids have to sit there and, you know, they're stunned. Usually they're stunned and they're thinking in their heads, why would our rabbi bring this person to us, you know, making claims about, you know, how the Israeli soldiers shoot Palestinian children for fun? And what do you have to say about that? So the kids get really riled up and they don't know what to do. And, you know, it really makes them realize that they don't have, you know, they need the training so badly. And that's where we are, and that's what we do with them, and that's what we give them. You know, we're going to show a film right now of your MZ teens making a very cute film about I love Israel, I heart Israel, and here's why. So we're going to end our whole show today with this beautiful film showing some of the MZ teens and why each of them, coming from different backgrounds, why each of them loves Israel. Watch this.
I love Israel because it's the greatest country on earth.
I love Israel because it's the only place in the world where I feel complete.
Because I love being able to walk in the footsteps of my ancestors.
Because I love its strong sense of community.
Because it's where I feel most connected to my religion.
I can always count on Israel to protect my family.
Because it's a spiritual home for so many different religions.
Because there are so many different cultures in such a small space.
I love Israel because I have a deep connection to its history.
Because it's the roots of my people.
And everyone there makes us feel like family.
Because people from all over the world, from all different denominations of Judaism, can come to the same place and sing the same tune to the same prayer.
I love Israel because of its warm and sunny climate.
I love Israel because of the vibe.
I love Israel because I love Israeli boys.
Because I love Israeli soldiers.
Because I love Israeli girls.
I love Israel because I love falafel.
I love Israel because it's a center of technology and innovation.
Because of cell phones.
Because it's the homeland of the Jewish people.
Because it's my home.
When I'm in Israel, I feel at home.
When I'm there, I feel like I'm at home.
No matter where I live, Israel is home.
I love Israel because it protects the past and the future of the Jewish people.
You guys should really be very, very proud of the work that you've done. I know that I am for Stand With Us and all the work we do, but this program, this MZ Teens program is so significant. As a matter of fact, I heard that one of our MZ Teens just became the Aleph Gadol of BBYO, right?
That's right. An MZ teen of ours, Sam, from Tennessee, was just elected to be the Grand Aleph Gadol, which means the international president of BBYO. So this just talks about the big numbers that our students are reaching and the influence that they have in their communities. We're very proud of him.
Pretty extraordinary, and I'm very proud of the two of you.
Thank you.
I have to tell you, I really, really am. And we're a family, and now these kids are part of that family. And they know it, and they are growing in all kinds of ways, and really it's your work that is so commendable. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanking you publicly, not just for being here, but for your work. Thank you all for being with us today. We look forward to seeing you next time on Stand With Us.